We take cases that we believe in, that we will feel personally good working on, and that we then can throw ourselves into. And because it is not uncommon for us to have only a few files at a time that we're really hammering, we push those cases. And so our opponents notice that. They notice that those cases are being worked diligently and aggressively and doggedly, and I can tell you that affects the value of those claims, it affects their success. And our clients know that because they're hearing from us. They know what's going on in their file. We're talking to them. We're getting input from them. They feel like they're a part of the process. And so if I were to describe Campbell Law in just a few words, I would say that Campbell Law is a socially responsible firm. We certainly want to make a living, but we also want to make a difference. And we try to do those two things. I think you can do good while doing well. And we believe that and try to do it. That includes taking pro bono cases. That includes taking a case where someone comes in and says, I can't pay you, and we look at it and think, and we're not going to make money off the case somehow, but it's the right thing to do, and we can take that case. And we've allowed ourselves that luxury. Campbell Law is also selective in that we are very critical of cases that we take. And that's because I was told before by a colleague that if you want to know why you shouldn't take a bad case, just take one. And I learned that lesson deeply, which is you need to take cases you care about and believe in and that do stand up under the scrutiny of the law and the challenges from the other side. And so we're careful about that. So when we do take a case, we're committed to it. We're committed to take it to trial. We're committed to take it to appeal. And what's nice is it's never going to leave the firm. We can handle the case from start to finish, from file to trial and beyond, and we have. There's something that you learn and gain from taking cases all the way through, and from handling that appeals, from trying them, from settling them at the Friday before the Monday trial because you were willing to get ready for court and go and you were planning on going. And at Campbell Law, all three of us have that in common. And then the last thing I'd say about Campbell Law is we're a little different because you might have figured out from this video, we're not as formal a place as some. And I think that's a good thing. We approach the law as serious as it should be approached, but no more seriously. It's okay to have some fun with your clients. It's okay to laugh in the office. It's all right to take a moment to have that, to see who can make the most baskets with the paper you wadded up. It's okay to do those things. It's also right to sit with your client and after they've told you about the problem that they're dealing with, learn something about their kids, learn something about their lives, and tell them something about yours. And that's what we like to do because one, it's how we like to live, and two, I think it makes a difference for our clients to be treated like people rather than a commodity or a number. And so we do that. It affects how we interact. I believe the best way to persuade jurors and judges and opponents is to talk to them like people and to talk to them about equity, to talk to them about the things that matter in a case, to look them in the eye and sincerely believe in your case. And that's what we can say about each case we handle is that we do it that way. And so there's a personality, and I don't know how to characterize it, but I think there is a personality to our firm that people will find refreshing. When we need to hammer on something, we can. And I can assure you that the most detailed and complicated task will be treated with care. But I can also assure you that if you come in, we'll offer you a cup of coffee that will make you feel welcome, and that when you leave, I hope most of our clients leave thinking that they have someone they can count at least as a new friend, somebody that they can call if they need some help with something, somebody that they can call if they're having a rough day because they're losing their home, and the lawyer's not going to say, I'm too busy to return your call. And I think our opponents would say the same thing. I'm proud of the fact that it's not uncommon to go to court and leave court and go eat lunch with the person I argued a case against. And that's because I don't think that this has to be an uncivil thing. I think there's a way to practice law that is human and decent and also effective. And then finally, for referring attorneys, I would say many people have already referred me cases or Eric cases or Alicia cases. We've worked with dozens or hundreds of referring attorneys, and we like that. They often have relationships with clients that we get to meet, and then we work with that referring attorney on interesting cases. And so when people see mortgage fraud, when they see consumer problems, when they have an appellate case that needs to be handled in their firm, when they see something that's going on and they think, I don't know how to handle this, but it seems like it's happening to a lot of people, a class action. I invite attorneys to give us a call, to talk to us about it, and then we'll find a relationship that works for both of us to pursue that case in a way that we're happy with.